Roman Reigns forms alliance with the Fatu Brothers to destroy Seth Rollins on WWE RAW. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. Just when the WWE Universe thought Seth Rollins had conquered the past and moved toward the future, Roman Reigns came back, and he didn't come alone. In a shocking turn of events, the tribal chief has forged a terrifying new alliance with the ruthless and dangerous Fatu Brothers, Jacob and Journey, two rising forces with the bloodline and brutality to shift the entire power balance of WWE. Together, they made a statement by violently dismantling Seth Rollins' live on WWE RAW. Tonight, we tell the full story, how this alliance was born, what it means for the future of WWE, and whether Seth Rollins can survive the most vicious war of his career. Seth Rollins stands tall, but alone. The vision for Monday Night Raw was clear. Seth freakin' Rollins stood tall as the World Heavyweight Champion. After surviving back-to-back battles with the likes of Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and even Cody Rhodes, Rollins had finally earned the respect of fans and rivals alike. With Roman Reigns absent and the bloodline in pieces, Rollins proudly declared Raw as his house. On a fiery episode of Raw, Seth stood in the center of the ring, mic in hand, championship on his shoulder. Seth Rollins, the bloodline is dead, Roman's reign is over. This right here is the era of the visionary, the architect, the man who carried this company while Roman played part-time tribal king. The crowd erupted in cheers. But someone was listening, and he was not pleased. The warning from the island. Later that night, as Rollins prepared to leave the arena, WWE cameras captured a mysterious delivery placed at his locker room door. A black box, no note, no explanation. Rollins opened it live on camera. Inside, a single Samoan war mask, cracked, burnt on one side. Underneath it, one word, remember. The commentary team speculated wildly. Corey Graves. That's a bloodline war relic. That's serious business. The rumors began to swirl. Roman Reigns was coming back. But no one expected who would come first. The arrival of the Fatu Brothers. The next week on Raw, Seth Rollins faced Damian Priest in the main event. The match was brutal, hard-hitting. Seth pulled off the win with a stomp out of nowhere. As he celebrated, the lights dimmed. Then, a tribal chant echoed through the arena. Two unknown figures emerged through the crowd. Massive, menacing, unapologetically violent. The Fatu Brothers. Jacob Fatu, the powerhouse from MLW, known for his terrifying agility and devastating offense. Journey Fatu, the lesser-known but equally destructive younger cousin, a man with a chip on his shoulder and a hunger to make his name known. The two hit the ring. Seth turned. Bam! Superkick from Jacob. Seth staggered. Journey lifted him. Samoan driver. Rollins was destroyed in seconds. The crowd was in shock. Michael Cole. Who the hell are these two? What do they want with Rollins? But the answer would come next week, and it would shake WWE to its core. The tribal chief returns. Raw, July 15th. As Seth Rollins prepared to address the attack from the previous week, the Titantron lit up with a haunting visual. Roman Reigns, sitting on a throne, clad in black tribal armor, with the WWE Universal Championship draped across his lap. The Fatu Brothers stood behind him. Roman Reigns, you call this your house? You call yourself a champion? You're a clown dancing for the people who forgot where this business came from. The truth is, I never left. I've been watching. I've been rebuilding. And now, the bloodline is reborn. Not with liars. Not with traitors, like Jay. Not with snakes like Haman. But with warriors. With family who fight for the name. The Fatu Brothers. My blood. My army. You wanted war, Seth. You got it. Acknowledge me. The screen went black. The arena was left in silence. Then, chaos erupted. Rollins rallied for help. Seth Rollins had seen many battles. But this time, he was isolated. No Shield. No Cody. No Jay. No Kevin Owens. All were either injured or keeping their distance, wary of Roman's wrath. Backstage, Rollins met with Triple H. Seth Rollins. You want ratings. You want war. Then let me fight him. Give me Roman. Give me the Fatus. I don't care if it's 3-on-1. I'll burn it down. Triple H warned him. This is not the same Roman, Seth. These aren't Jimmy and Jay. These boys are wild, uncontrollable. But Rollins didn't care. He wanted revenge. The ambush. The main event of that night. Seth Rollins vs. Solo Sikoa. An impromptu match after Solo returned to Raw. But it was a trap. As Seth made his entrance, the cameras caught movement in the crowd. Jacob Fatu, Journey Fatu, Roman Reigns. They surrounded the ring. Rollins fought Solo fiercely, refusing to back down. He nearly had him beat when Roman jumped the barricade. Superman punch, spear. The bell rang. DQ. But the damage had begun. The Fatus entered the ring. Double Samoan drop, headbutts, splash. They tied Seth in the ropes. Roman picked up the microphone. Roman Reigns, you danced long enough. You sang long enough. But the real kings of this island are back. Raw is no longer yours. Jacob Fatu, welcome to the island of violence. Seth was left bleeding, broken, and unconscious. Triple H responds. The WWE locker room was shaken. Even Triple H had to respond. He opened SmackDown with a solemn expression. Triple H, this isn't the bloodline of old. This is something darker. This is war. And if Roman Reigns thinks he can take over Raw unchecked, he's got another thing coming. But he didn't suspend them. Instead, he gave Rollins what he wanted. SummerSlam. Seth Rollins vs. Roman Reigns. World Heavyweight Championship. No disqualification. The Fatu Brothers banned from ringside. But Roman smirked in an exclusive backstage interview. Roman Reigns, you think banning the Fatus keeps me from winning? This isn't about titles. This is about blood. And I already spilled his. Rollins finds unlikely allies. In the days leading to SummerSlam, Rollins trained harder than ever. But he wasn't alone. In a shocking twist, Jey Uso returned and offered his support. Jey Uso, I know what Roman did to me. I know what those boys are capable of. Seth, I got your back. And even more shocking, Kevin Owens returned early from injury, vowing to even the odds. Kevin Owens, I've been stunned, bloodied, broken. But if Roman wants chaos, then let's give him hell. SummerSlam suddenly became personal. SummerSlam. The stadium was packed. The energy was electric. Seth Rollins entered first. Black and gold gear, fire in his eyes. Roman Reigns entered with tribal smoke, solo, but confident. The match was chaos from the start. Steel chairs, tables, kendo sticks, brutality. Seth landed 2 stomps, but Roman kicked out. Then the lights flickered. The Fatu Brothers arrived anyway, despite the ban. They stormed the ring, but before they could touch Seth, Jey Uso and Kevin Owens hit the ramp. Fight broke out. Bodies flew. The crowd was screaming. Inside the ring, Seth hit Roman with a pedigree, then a final stomp. 1, 2, kick out. Roman rose. Spear. Superman punch. Guillotine locked in. Seth was fading, but with the last gasp of energy, Seth broke free and rolled Roman up. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins retained. The aftermath. Seth Rollins had survived, but Roman and the Fatu Brothers weren't done. On the Raw after SummerSlam, they launched a full-scale invasion. Taking over production, assaulting security, disrupting every match. Roman Reigns, this ain't about gold anymore. This is about domination. Raw, SmackDown, WWE itself. It all belongs to the Bloodline 2.0. The Fatu Brothers were officially signed to long-term WWE contracts. The war